Kawhi Leonard has missed all but 9 games this season because of right quadriceps tendinopathy. It's a disease of the tendon that includes tenderness and pain, particularly during exercise. Those 9 games, maybe the only 9 games Kawhi plays this season. He's been medically cleared to return, but Greg Popovich says the team is prepping to play without him for the rest of the way.
This entire season has created a lot of tension between the organization and Kawhi Leonard and his camp.
If I'm him, I get wanting to be in LA, wanting to be at home. You're from here. But man, I think Boston and Philly are both better options. Trading Kawhi to the Lakers is the Spurs' last resort. If he went to Philly, he'd be the veteran they need. He'd be the first or second scoring option. And he could be viewed as the guy that gets them over the top. Toronto is going to be better next year.
Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green going north.
They've been talking seriously really in the last several days. They had been communicating really over the last couple of weeks, Toronto and San Antonio. This is really the best offer the Spurs had.
Well, I was told that Kawhi Leonard really has no desire to play in Toronto. I was told he's not too thrilled with this move, but he's a professional. I expect him to eventually hit up there and be there for camp, but this is going to be something where the Raptors are going to have to have like a peace meeting and try to welcome him into the franchise.
Yourself, and what would you like people to know about you?
I'm a fun guy. Obviously, I love the game of basketball. I mean, it's just more questions you have to ask me in order for me to tell you about myself. I just can't give you a whole spiel. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
He's right there.
Yeah, the boss is there.
With a vicious slam. Trailing Leonard and the easy bucket. What I tell you, you get a layup, it gets you going, and you got a chance to practice every day against LeBron James. That makes you a better player.
Come say hi to the bad guy, because it's time to say goodbye to your dynasty.
Well, what I've watched the Toronto Raptors do, mainly led by Coach Nick Nurse and obviously the star player that is Kawhi Leonard, is make all of us, including myself, look like absolute positive idiots. That's really what this comes down to. Kawhi Leonard is simply on another level and everybody else is just spectating. That's what this comes down to in this particular.
Leonard gets it, gonna have to shoot it quickly, he does, and scores!
It was such a smart,
Of course, Kawhi Leonard is the best player in basketball, and it's about time people recognize it. Why? Remember what he did against Philadelphia? Anyone remember the last shot, let alone the series? Remember what he then did to the Greek freak, who I thought was gonna prove himself the best player in the game? A physical mismatch. And then what he just did to the Golden State Warriors. The most points scored in a single postseason ever, MJ 1, LeBron 2, Kawhi 3.
Do you have any feel for what he's going to do, or do you just throw your hands up and say, I'll find out when everybody else does?
Yeah, I have no idea and haven't even talked to him about it.
Is this the right approach by Nick Nurse?
Yeah, I mean, they've done the right approach the entire year. They have let Kawhi handle things on his terms. They have not put pressure on him. They've given him total autonomy. He has all the information he needs to know about what the Toronto Raptors are and the kind of organization they are for him and how successful they are. There's really nothing they can say. And if anything, I think pitching him and putting pressure on him now
now in Staples Center, it's Paul George and Kawhi Leonard against Anthony Davis, LeBron James.
Stephen A., what do you make of this move by Kawhi, not only going to the Clippers, but also getting Paul George to leave the Thunder and join him?
Well, I think it was a power move of epic proportion. Unbelievable move on Kawhi Leonard. Unbelievable power play.
He's going to be the guy to bring the first championship to Clipper Durham in Los Angeles.
I think Toronto is a regular season team. I do not think they're built for the playoffs. Don't believe the hype.
I think that Kawhi Leonard is the second best player in the league. So with him being 100%, him saying that he's healthy and that this is the best that he's felt in a long time, I'm like, ooh, the league is in trouble. Because we already know what Kawhi is capable of doing, and we already know.
I have a hard time picking against the Clippers.
The Clippers are loaded. They're the best team in the league. That's why the Clippers are my choice.
If you remember on Christmas, they had a lead of 12, 13 points, and we thought the Lakers would run away. But then here come the Clippers, the bench. They just wear you down over the course of 48 minutes. And I just see in no scenario the Lakers beating them in the series.
Raptors are the biggest surprise of the season. They lost the MVP of the finals, just took him off. Did not replace him with anyone. Really, nothing comparable. And got 20-something wins already? They're winning more than twice as much as they're losing? Surprise of the year to me.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. There's 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in this game and it is over. The Denver Nuggets are up 20! 20! It's over! Kawhi Leonard, Max Kellerman, I don't want to hear none of the word about he the best.
Yep. Let me tell you what Kawhi Leonard did. As the best player in the world, he just blew a 3-1 lead, and in all the games, he had a double-digit lead. If you're the best player on the planet, that cannot happen.